Okay, we're back here in the Underdark. We're searching for camp supplies so we can take a long rest. Hello, do you have camp supplies, Blurg?
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
I've discovered that I'm not dead.
I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
You have a fish, and that is all. You have nothing but a fish. You have 5 scrolls of Revivify, though. One fish, to be perfectly honest with you. But I guess it will have to do. I'll give him some rope and tongs and a weathered chisel set, I guess. And a garnet ring. There you go.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
Nowhere near enough.
How is your more...
Now I'm imagining the other vendor down here is gone now. Yep. Since we've moved to the next act, she is gone. Oh no, she's still here. What does it even mean to go into the next act? Maybe I haven't even gotten to Act 2 yet. I thought going through the mountain pass took you to Act 2. But this lady's still here, moving around, so I can't click on her. Stop moving. Thank you.
What? Now Balin's dead. I've got to get myself moving. You come across a noble stock mushroom about. You give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
Yeah, you said that before. Show me your wares. I need food so I can sleep. She doesn't have any food. What am I doing? She has tons of other stuff, but she has no food. No food at all. She's got a lot of magic items and stuff, but she doesn't have any food. She doesn't have any healing. Oh, she does have 2 potions of greater healing. I'm going to take those. But no food. Wow, purple worm toxin. Wow. A blue cap and a stone. Something. 3 camp supplies worth of... Wow, that's great. Fantastic. Alright, just take 85 gold. And I'll give you an extra gold piece because I killed your husband. Let's head back to the Zentarum hideout. Is that what it was called? Something like that. That's the only other vendor I can think of off the top of my head. Here we go. They are still here.
Alright, back already?
I need food.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
I hope it's food. Hand drums? I don't need hand drums. I need food. You don't have any food, do you? You have no food whatsoever. I don't think I have enough to do a long rest yet. Well, fine. I guess we're gonna go back and carry on without a long rest until we find some more camp supplies. How do I know? Ah, I have 84. Awesome. Okay. I have 84 now. Well, let's go back to the Trialta Crags.
Hanging orbs, that hurt.
And then let's look around for a little bit. And hopefully we won't run into any more combat immediately. Because if we do, we are dead. Alright, we're back here.
If not over, then through.
Let's see what these ghouls and death shepherds were protecting. It's so peaceful here when there's no undead trying to kill you. Hey Karlak, are you okay there with that infernal fury? How long does that last? Until the next long rest. Oh, cool.
What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing. Just wondering about how you're on fire like that. Okay, so this way continues on to the north. There's, some zealots here. Let's check their corpses. Plate armor. Heavy armor that we cannot use. And a missive from Moonrise. What's it say? Duke Ravengard is to be delivered unharmed, or mostly so, immediately. Moonrise Towers cannot fulfill its destiny until the Duke has been delivered. Those who succeed will be rewarded. Those who fail will face first my wrath, then Gortash's, then mine again. General Ketheric Thorm. Thorm.
The Absolute's forces have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. A powerful asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
I don't know, but we're supposed to rescue him, I believe. Karlak, would you mind carrying all this junk loot? Would you mind awfully? Let's check the dead Githyanki youth. Has an arrow of darkness and a malachite. There's another dead zealot of the Absolute down here. With a scroll of planar binding. Very rare. Target an otherworldly creature and attach its consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Well, that sounds like something to hold on to and not use until Gale can learn it. Another plate armor, which we cannot send to Karlak because she's already overburdened. Or close to it. Nobody can wear plate armor. Maybe we should get Shadowheart to learn plate armor skill. There's another dead Githyanki here. With some weave moss and basic poison. So the Githyanki were fighting the Absolute Zealots here. So to the west, it heads out to a valley, looks like. Is that the Moonrise Tower out there? I don't know where the Moonrise Tower is. How far away is the Moonrise Tower? That doesn't look like a Moonrise Tower. That just looks like a bunch of rocks that we have to get over. A bunch of rocks around a chasm. But to the north... it looks like, what used to be a bridge, but is not a bridge anymore.
Broken. Need to find another way.
Well, it looks like there's only one other way to go. Off to the right, we see the monastery. And off to the left, presumably, is the direction of the Moonrise Towers, where we need to go. Alright then, there's only one road to take. So I guess we're gonna take it. And we haven't taken a long rest, so we're going with basically no spell slots here.
Lovely day, this.
We've already done our arcane recovery and all. Tavi has no spell slots at all.
I wonder what the next move is.
Shadowheart only has one of each.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Gale has the most of all of them because he kept missing on his cantrips.
On I go.
that blood? No, never mind.
Wait, I think we have some new armor for Shadowheart.
There is work to do.
Yeah, not the plate armor, but the half-plate armor. That's armor class 15. There we go. That's another point of AC. Her AC is up to 18 now. That's still medium armor. Alright, good job, Tavi. Way to wear that armor.
Still alive, so that's progress. Have to keep going.
There's a plaque. Huh. That is a dirt mound. With an empty chest.
Never a dull moment.
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Are you saying stay out of the shadows because something will kill us?
Might be useful.
Can we craft some stuff? Let's make some bullywug trumpet stuff. Let's make some laculite stuff. Oh, we unlocked a recipe. Let's make some bone cap vitriols. Let's make some loth candles. Let's make a weave moss. Make some balsam. Let's make some dragon egg mushroom stuff. I don't know what any of this is for. Make some swarming toadstool essences. Make some chasm creeper salts, some mugwort salts, some rogue's morsel salts. Make some autumn crocus sublimates, some belladonna sublimate, some wispweed sublimates. Wow, we have tons of stuff here. What potions can we make? Wow, we can make a potion of greater healing. Well, let's make that. We can make a potion of lesser healing. Only one, though. A potion of glorious vaulting, a potion of featherfall, a potion of animal speaking. And we can make some antidotes. Sure, let's make them. Why the heck not? Why don't we?
Can't give up now.
Why did the order of my party change? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's give, 2 potions of greater healing to Karlach because she always needs them. Let's give another one to Shadowheart because we want her to be able to get up. And one to Gale.
Alright, what now?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Good enough.
Looking ahead.
Should we worry about being attacked here? I am sort of worried. Oh, there's an exit there to the shadow-cursed lands. That seems bad. Wait, are you telling me we haven't even reached Act 2 yet? Was this all Act 1? Are you serious right now?
Need to find a way forward.
We've had some close calls already.
There could be even tougher days ahead.
Cheer up. It might be all downhill from here.
Meaning things will start becoming easier for us? Or our situation will deteriorate from here?
Exactly.
There's a weary traveler ahead. Hello, weary traveler.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
It's the guy from the first game. Not every day one meets the hero of countless ballads in the flesh.
Oh, I know a minstrel by trade when I see one. Tell me, what ballad, bold enough to lift me onto the pedestal of acclaim, enjoys your musical predilection?
Let's see. The day across the peaks of Icewind Dale strode fast the sage of Shadow Dale.
Is that so? The lyrics are by Volo, you know, whose name alone is sufficient enough criterion to arbitrate its acclaim to truth. 2 weeks I had to endure a frozen beard and wicked frostbites. Yet he makes it sound like a dalliance through the dales.
Yes. Be that as it may, you said you came all this way on my behalf, did you not? For what purpose?
I was bid and spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yes, Gale, where is your decorum? We really can't spare any food, though.
Oh, for the love of...
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
Very well, I suppose I'm as curious as you are to hear what he has to say.
A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Wait a moment. I'm surprised she sent you in the first place after Gale's, debacle.
Thank you for that most considerate reminder.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
Are they really evil, though? I was thinking about embracing the Absolute. Well, anyway, if the goddess herself is aware... Wait a minute. If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone?
They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be.
What?
Do not discount yourself, and by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Is it because he's carrying a nuclear bomb within him? Is that how he's supposed to destroy it? Gale alone, how so is he supposed to do that?
The orb.
Yes, I thought so.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help, or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Ooh. We'll be rid of both the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop. Win-win. So the Dream Guardian is neutral about this. If it's possible to go against the Dream Guardian, I like this idea. Say what you will, Elminster, but you can't force Gale to go through with this.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Make it a good one, please. And permanent.
Italion Thras Annas It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
That's rather big of you to trust a complete stranger with this vitally important mission. On my honor, it shall be done. On my honor, as a bard of the bongos, it shall be done.
On my honor, I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days.
What?
And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself.
What?
Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will.
What?
Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
An achievement. I keep meaning to turn off the sound effect for that, because it's really annoying. Well, I didn't understand much of anything that he was saying there at the end. It sounded like a bunch of poetic nonsense to me, with just a bunch of word salad strewn together. But it must have meant something to Gale. What do you say, Gale?
I need a moment for the two of us.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
An old man with a craving for cheese. Hardly the great wizard of legend.
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long. Mystra to have sent him. The severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. He offered the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
Well, so that's it then. You're on a suicide mission now.
Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes, I'm living on borrowed time in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Well, I'll make sure we find it, Gale. If you're going to blow it up, then I guess I will have to help you. Although it would be nice if we could figure out a way around it. Although it would be a nice end to your story if you blew yourself up.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
Yes, well, I suppose so.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
Don't pretend you care about him, Astarion. Nobody believes that. What do you think, Karlach?
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
That was Elminster Almar, the most famous wizard in the realms.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
I don't think it was. It turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mystra has asked him to use it to blow up the heart of the Absolute.
Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mystra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
Well, I think he's going to follow through with it. I think I think he's going to follow through with it.
Fuck me. There's devotion and then there's stupidity. If the god of magic can't handle this without sacrificing Gale, she's no god at all. Poor Gale. He must be in bits after hearing that. I'll distract him. Tell him I haven't read a book since secondary school. Watch his face melt off.
Oh, you're such a goody two-shoes, Karlach. You're too good for this party. Here's Shadowheart all the way down here by herself, as usual.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Well, you know, Shaw is asking quite a lot of you, in case you hadn't noticed. But I don't think you're prepared to listen to that. What about Will? Whatever happened to that Will guy? Remember when we thought he might be a contributor to this party and this game? Remember when it seemed like he was actually good at combat, but then it turned out he actually wasn't at all?
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
Well, we'll see. I wouldn't hold my breath, though. It would be pretty cool to have him blow himself up to end the game. I'm thinking, should I continue? Or should I take a long rest now? I feel like continuing as far as I can, but if I hit any sort of combat encounter, gonna be in trouble.
You feel that? The darkness, pulling at the strands of the weave.
You'll still be able to do your wizard thing, though, right?
Of course. That doesn't make the shadows less dangerous.
Joy.
It seems to be a bit darker out here.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Let's do a quick save. And see what happens if we proceed a little bit further. There's a dead rabbit. There's a dead blue jay. A lot of dead things here suddenly. Dead animals. It's not a good sign. To the shadow-cursed lands. What happens if we go this way? Am I gonna get some sort of confirmation when I click on this? You're about to progress your adventure. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. What does that even mean? Ah, so annoying. Why don't you tell me what I need to tie up first? Am I ready to progress the adventure? I don't know. Does that go to Act 3? What act am I in? Am I in Act 2 or am I in Act 1 still? I don't know. How am I supposed to know these things? Well, there's no place else to go on this map, as far as I can tell. Unless we figure out the puzzle at the Rosy Morn Monastery. We could potentially... I don't know what to do. I guess we go back and take a long rest. And then hope we find enough supplies to do the next long rest. Would anyone like to talk?
Soldier?
No. Oh, I was gonna use the, I had a new, dye, I think. Like pink and something, or something. I don't remember what color it was. I had a new dye somewhere. Baby blue and gold dye, that's what I had. Let's use that on our homely clothes. There we go. More festive, just like that. Nobody's got anything to say.
Hello, my sweet.
Yes, go away, Astarion. I don't like you anymore.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
How are you feeling? It can't be easy facing the possibility of death.
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Is Mystra always such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
Well, if that's our only means of survival, why do all of us have these tadpoles in our heads? I thought we were all supposed to be working towards this end. Anyway, why doesn't Elminster take on the Absolute, or Mystra herself?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it.
All right then, if you say so. So if you weren't in the party, if you had somehow gotten killed or something, we would have no way of winning this game? Is that what you're telling me? I just don't believe it. When are we gonna hear from your patron again, Will?
Well met.
Probably never. Nobody else has anything to talk about, I suppose, so I guess we'll just take a long rest.
Better not be cursed.
We will use up 80 supplies. And this is the last of our supplies until we find more. No more hard fights for a while, everyone. Hopefully it'll be just story from this point forward until we find more supplies. Okay, well... I mean, I guess we just go to the Shadow-Cursed Lands now. I don't know what else to do. It seems like that's... it seems like there's nothing else to do. So I guess next time we'll head into the Shadow-Cursed Lands and hopefully not get killed immediately by the first combat.